just setting some trail cams. Geez, I'm snowing so hard I can't really see where the fresh tracks are. I came out here before, a day or two ago, but you couldn't tell which tracks were really very fresh. It's been snowing, actually it was about 4 or 5 days ago, because it's been snowing like this for about 4 days. But it's snowing hard enough that by the time I come out in the morning, the tracks are pretty much buried. And if I come out now, like in the middle of the snow, I'm sinking here, the tracks are still buried unless you get here within, maybe an hour of when they were making them. Close that up a bit. But, geez. See, the problem is, as soon as I step into that stuff just to the side of the sled there, I sink down. But you can see here, see if I can get past here a bit. Oh my goodness. We got some pretty good tracks right here. I don't think that might be a rabbit, but I think probably it's a coyote. There's more tracks in through the trees there. And they come up the trail here. They don't like to walk through deep snow any more than we do. So one of the reasons I like packing these trails is that that the animals come along and follow them too. So it helps to channel them to an area where you might be able to get pictures of them. What I think I'll do is I'm going to put a bait stick right close to the trail here. I got some real stinky stuff here that I think the coyotes and foxes and so on would really go for it. So I think I'm going to get a dead branch here and stick it in my bucket and stir it around a bit just to get some scent on it, and put it right along here somewhere in the trail. Just maybe 4 or 5 feet off. Like there's that little tree right there and that sort of a tangle of brush. So if I put it right close here, that's probably 7 or 8, maybe 8 feet in front of me. And it's right along this part where somebody's already been walking or something. So when I come back the next time to check the cameras, I'll also be able to see if anybody's visited this just by finding tracks. It's looking, see, I can see, you probably can't see it, but back in there maybe 20 or 30 feet. And there's also a bit of an opening there. And there's a few tracks back in there too. But it's snowing so hard that unless you're here within the hour, you're not going to see too much, or they're just going to be dimples, and it's hard to say, what it was and when it was. Anyway, I'm going to stick out one of those bait sticks and see what happens. I'm going to have to use 2 hands because this stuff reeks so bad, and I sure don't want to have an accident and spill it on myself. It's a bucket of some of the nastiest stuff that I've ever put together for this purpose. Look at that, isn't that just, oh dear, oh my Lord. Whew. Okay, I'm going to concentrate on what I'm doing here because this is a horrible accident if it happens. Oh. Woo-hoo. Lordy, lordy, lordy. The problem with walking in this deep snow isn't just the deep snow. It's just that underneath it, as you could see, or maybe you could, I don't know, it's over my knees really, but you can't see what's underneath. All the logs and sticks and twigs and stumps and broken off stuff and whatever debris that the forest floor has is still there, of course. So when you're walking through this stuff, it's not like the summertime where you can step around or step over, or at least, keep your balance. But this way, you take a step, you don't know where your foot's going to stop, or if it's going to stop, on the very edge of a stump and suddenly throw your balance off. So it's, I'll tell you, you don't need a physical fitness or a gym membership for fitness. Just come and spend a week out here with me, and I'll tell you, Like, just listen. Just beautiful. You know, anybody who spends time out here, oh man, that just, you can just feel yourself slow down. It's like I come out here and I just soak up some of this quiet. It just soaks right into me. It is the most peaceful thing. There isn't enough money anywhere. Anyway, we'll carry on here. Okay, well, let's move on down the line, see what else we can find. Stop. Well, I don't think I'm going to need the soup today. Just looking for a nice cup of tea, a little honey in it. I like mint tea. I like a lot of teas, but that's one I really like. It's probably more water than I need, but whatever. Okay. That's burning good. Oops, steady there. Okay, well, this has been a long haul to get this video with trail cameras done. We've had some extremely cold weather. Each time I wanted to come out, well, yesterday I was going to come out and it was minus 40 something or other, and with the wind chill, I believe it was around, I looked at my chart, it seems to me it was around minus 52, pretty cold. But anyways, I went out and even the snowmobile wouldn't start. It was frozen, so I had to take the battery out of it and take it inside and warm it up. So that was the end of that project. That was the end of that plan for yesterday. When I was still working in the trade as a mechanic, I've been retired for 3 years now, but maybe a bit more, almost 4 actually. I remember a guy brought a vehicle in, the battery was frozen solid, and it was a young fella, didn't know better, and he hooked a full-size charger up to it, not a trickle charger, hit it with about 10 or 15 amps, and it blew up, and it blew chunks of that battery casing pretty near all over the shop, and it was a 12-bay auto shop, so it was a pretty big area, and pieces of that battery flew all over the place. Yeah, I see quite a bit of smoke, but I also see some steam coming out of there. It's starting to. It's coming. All right, let's get a little bit of tea going in here, and we'll just hang this right down on this little branch here to steep for a couple of minutes, and we'll just sprinkle a little snow on there, and actually maybe I'll just keep it going for a few minutes. Ooh, that feels pretty darn good. Should have made some bannock. That's what I should have done. That feels really nice. Okay, I'm going to be standing like this for a few minutes. I'll see you shortly. The beauty of this system is that other than your footprints in the snow, not much I can do about that. Oh, now are the holes that I'm falling in. There. You never even know anybody was here. Ooh, baby. Oh, yes. Whoops. Pouring a little too fast. I'm a little anxious. I'm pretty chilly out here and a little carried away sometimes when I'm in a hurry. Here. But, oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Looking forward to this one. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, whoo! That's even better almost. I don't know whether to drink it or just hug it. That's hot. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Ah, yes. So, I'm going to drink this up, warm my fingers around it for a couple of minutes, get my gloves back on. As you saw there a minute ago, I packed everything up. Doesn't leave anything but a little bit of a snow print. That's the beauty of that system. Once you've taken it down, there's nothing left to leave a mess where you were. So I'll drink this up and then I'll kick you back in here in a few minutes. Okay, that's well, that'll do. That'll do. This. tell you, that's cold on the face. If I put a visor on in front of my helmet, it fogs up my glasses, so not a good situation. But at this speed, it's about, well, pretty close to -40, and I'm doing, at one point there on the trail here, close to 50 miles an hour. So I think on the chart that's going to be somewhere around -60 wind chill, -65, maybe more. So anyway, let's carry on. Well, okay, made it back home, and still snowing pretty good. We'll give it a day or two, see what the weather's like, if it keeps snowing like this or not, and I'll head back out and check the cameras and see if there's been anything in near that terrible smelling bait. Oh my goodness. Even in this cold weather, when it's sort of half frozen, it's just about enough to make you gag. Anyway, getting fogged up a bit, my glasses. Also, more things to do. There's a hunt shack right behind me here. This is it, right here, buried in snow. And we'll be getting back working on that pretty soon. It's insulated, and I just got some boards to do the walls inside. So I'll be in there lighting up the wood stove and doing that pretty soon. But sometime in the next 2 days, I think, yeah, today's Tuesday, so sometime before the weekend I'm going to get out ice fishing. I've got my gear inside, and I've taken the reels apart, cleaned them all up, got everything ready. So we're good to go there, and we'll just keep on keeping on. Have a good one. I want to thank you for joining me. It's been a chilly day. My face is a little, my beard freezes up. Makes my face feel stiff. It's cold. As you can see, it's snowing. Temperatures have been in the -40s for a week and a half or more now, 2 weeks. Thanks for coming along. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed it, or if you know anybody else who might enjoy it, please like and share. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd really appreciate it if you did. It provides some encouragement for sure. I do this mostly because I'm out there anyways, but it's quite a bit of work, especially in the winter, to try to get this film when camera's batteries freeze in just minutes, and you know, it takes 2 hours to do a 20-minute job when you're trying to film it and it's in the wintertime like this. Anyway, thanks a lot. We'll see you all next time. Have a good one.